Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Truckers Talking Live podcast. My name is JD. I wanted to make a short video on this day today, beautiful day here, and I wanted to let you know that there are some ways to save fuel. I mean, fuel is starting to come down very slowly, which is a good thing, but still too high, and I found a way to save money. You guys may not be aware of it. Some of you may be aware of it and using it, and you could add your comments as well, but I found a way. First off, the way I found it was I use Trucker Path. It's this app here. It's a Rand McNally. They used to make maps. If you guys know what maps were back in the day, you used to have to look at a map. They didn't have GPS, and you plot on the map. You write down directions, you memorize directions back in the day. Nowadays, you don't even have to think. It does everything for you. It tells you where to go, what to do. This app is really good because it gives you all the rest stops. It tells you where the way stations are, in mileage, how far away. And also, it gives you a list of upcoming on your journey, on your path, the fuel stations. And it gives you prices on the fuel, and the prices they're basically already reduced. So if it says $7 for fuel out on the sign, you may see $6.20 on the app, for example, and you wonder why. Well, what happens is if you stop at that station and you download this app, it's called WEX, and it looks like that, just so you know what it looks like. 10-4 by WEX, W-E-X, 10-4 by WEX. Download that app and pull up to your station. Once you turn your truck off and you pull up to your pump, you press on this app, and what it does is it finds your location, and it knows that you'll see 0.0 miles to whatever station you're at, whether it's Love's, a Pilot, a TA, what have you. And so you'll press that button, and it will tell you how much you can pay for that fuel. And usually, I tell you guys, I've saved. There was one station I saved just over $1 per gallon, and I shit you not. I mean, I was so excited, and it actually worked. And it really doesn't take much. It doesn't cost anything. The Trucker Path app does cost money per year or per month, whatever. It's like a subscription, but it's really good. I mean, I'm telling you, it's real good for trucks. But this app, WEX, costs you nothing. You put your credit card information in. You put how many gallons you want. You press the button. It approves your card and the amount of money you want to spend, how many gallons you want to spend. And then it gives you a code. Once it's approved, it gives you a code. You punch the code into the pump. Then you could slide your rewards card in the pump, as usual, to get your points. And then you pump your gas. The amount that you selected, 55 gallons, whatever it is. And you pump it. But you'll see the pump still has the station's price on it. Okay, but don't get worried. Don't get worried. Just pump your fuel. And once you finish, you'll get an email or a text message from WEX stating how much you saved and how much you spent. And then you can go directly on your bank account and you can check how much they hit your card for. And you'll see it's for the reduced price, not the pump price, and how much you're paying for the pump. I tried it. I said, let me see if this is for real, if it's a scam or whatever it is. But I kid you not, it's no scam. There's no strings attached. Not all stations, like for example, Pilot is on this program, but not every Pilot basically adheres to this. Most do, and most Loves do, but some do not. So if you get to the pump, or if you don't see it on your Trucker Path app with a reduced price, I would venture to stay away from that one because it probably doesn't participate. But if you do see a price under, a Pilot, Loves, TA, Speedway, whatever it is, and you see a price posted, that means it does participate in the program with WEX, and you can go ahead and safely pull up to the pump and start the process to put in, the amount you want and hit the button, get your code. It's very simple. ABC, and you are saving money, and it tells you at the end, sends you a receipt. You can get a receipt from inside. The receipt will be higher. I'm telling you, it'll be a little bit different than the text message but that you get from WEX. But save that receipt because that's the true receipt, really. And then again, the way to check it is just check your bank account immediately, and you'll see they only hit your card for the reduced amount. They didn't hit it for the full price that one of the big fuel stations post on the road, which sometimes are actually bogus. They tell you it's, say for example, $6 per gallon or $5.99 or something on the sign. When you're driving down the road and you pull in, it's over $6. They hook you in there and they screw you over. But anyway, I just wanted to make this short video. Again, it honestly, it works for me. I wouldn't make this video and waste anybody's time if it didn't work. And like I said, the best thing to do is use this app, Truckers app. If you don't really have to use it, but it is good as you're traveling, because it does tell you what stations participate, and it gives you how much you're going to save, how much you're going to pay per gallon based on what state and city you're in. It fluctuates, obviously. And then again, it's the WEX app, 10-4 by WEX, WEX, and that's what it looks like. And if you don't get the Trucker's Path, you could at least get that. And you can, again, it's kind of hit and miss. It'll tell you, it'll probably tell you based on your location. You could look ahead and see where the discounts are, where you can go get your discounts. But again, I use that Trucker's Path anyways. It makes it easier for me. And again, that app tells you where way stations are, how far away, rest stops, parking areas, anything that helps you, guides you along the way. It tells you about road conditions, weather conditions, and it's really a good app. Rand McNally was a big company back in the day, and they're part of it, and it's a great app, great tool. So that's really about it. If some of you guys may know about it and you've been using it forever. I just stumbled on it last month, and when fuel was up, I said I gotta save, because I'm paying for my own fuel, and I gotta save money. This is getting ridiculous, and I can't be happier. I'm saving at least 40-50 cents per gallon. So, like I said, one place I saved just over $1 a gallon. I just couldn't believe it. I was paying, not even $5 a gallon. And just yesterday, again, not even $5 a gallon. So you can't find that anywhere yet for diesel. I'm telling you, unless you go to some mom and pop place, and you probably can't fit the truck under the pump. You can't get in there. So anyway, that's really about it. I just wanted to make this and make everybody aware. Comment if you can. If you use it and you say, hey man, worked out great, let me know, man. If you have any problems with it or whatever, I can give you, if you comment, I can let you know. But very simple, man. It's very easy to understand, straightforward. They don't ask you much, and there's not much to do. You get that code, you're gold. That's it. You're saving money, and that's the main thing right now. So making some money and saving money, because you only get so much per mile, and you don't want to put 60-70 cents per mile into your fuel. coming out of your fuel. So you want to maximize your profits. So this is one way. All right, guys, let me know if you like this one. I'll keep it going. Any little things I could find out, I'm learning too. I'll let you know. All right. Thank you, and be safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.